How's it going, ladies and bruisers? I'm Puppy Sixkilla. Welcome back to Thronebreaker. Now, we left off the last one before we had to take on these Nilfgaard pricks, so we can take them on now and see how that goes, and then hopefully make our way across the bridge.
Your Grace, Meve heard Reynard call out from behind her. The scout's returned. Claims to bear an urgent message. The Queen halted her horse and waited for the soldier to reach her. He abandoned all formalities and jumped straight to the point.
Milady, a black-clad caravan, armed to the hilt, rides this way. To believe the rumours, they're hauling a load of war loot back south.
Reynard gave the soldier new orders, then turned to Meve. Sounds like a prime opportunity to replenish our coffers.
Attack.
Indeed. An opportunity we cannot ignore.
The Queen said.
Your unit will block their path. Gascon and his men will hide in the woods and strike their flanks, while I shut the trap, attacking from behind.
Their plan established, Meve gave the signal to move out. A brief moment later, the fight began.
Here we go. Is this a puzzle or a normal one? Special rules, short battle. Upon realizing they couldn't avoid the fight, the Nilfgaardians stopped their wagons. Not all of them, however, took to defensive formations. One soldier remained with each cart. They stood with backs to their attackers, their eyes trained on the cargo. What mysteries hid in these wagons? What treasure so precious to abandon self-defense in the midst of battle? Expose the trap. What does that mean? Special rules. One round. Redraw these scythe dudes.
We must drive them into the ambush! Follow me!
Trigger an ambush when you move a caravan next to this card. Well, that's easy.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Boom. Oh, I have to break through their armor before I can move them. My bad. There you go. Break them more. Immobile. Does that mean even if I try to move them with an ability, they still can't move? Or what? I'm not sure how that's gonna work. This does feel like a... feels like a puzzle one. It really does. Even though it's apparently not. It feels like one. We're gonna cut through these dudes now. Those dudes are gonna kill us if we're not careful.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
We gotta cut them down. As soon as those three go down, we've got the caravan.
Bigger they
If it's even
are,
possible to
easier
do.
they are to tackle.
By 4. I really don't like our chances here. Their archer dudes are just tearing our dudes apart, man. They are ruthless out there.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
I don't think we have the cards to deal with this shit.
Alba!
Do we have to have the highest number as well at the end? Because if that's the case, we are super fucked.
Catch!
Whenever this unit takes damage, move it one position to the right. Oh, I could have done that a long time ago then. Oh, I should have read that. You know, I said I was gonna
Scheiß!
read things and think about things before I do things. Turns out I was wrong. I don't think about things before I do things. Still not thinking. Still not using my brain hard.
Off to the front yet again.
Right, that's moving it.
Sure took your time. Thought you'd forgotten about me. Now!
Where's our caravan? Where is the caravan? Can't even see it. Fuck knows.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
Or did it work already? Did it trigger the trap? It must have done.
Or the Commissar will hear.
I fucked up too much already. We're gonna have to solve it next time because I fucked it up.
We'll catch 'em all!
Cap that asshole. We need to take out the ones that are shooting our dudes. That's wrecking our shit, man. Now that's power.
Ach, Scheiß! In Trey!
Alright, that one's dead. He's gonna reassign a new target. We might win this nonetheless.
The chase is on!
We need to take these guys out. We gotta keep taking them out. 'Cause they're the ones ruining us. They're actually real good. I mean, it'll take forever to take out any strong enemies. To take out the weak enemies, they're fucking amazeballs. Let's keep chipping away at them. It's gonna drop their power and gain us power. I mean, we've already won. And I'm not content to just win. We're gonna obliterate them.
We must trust each other.
Oh wait,
The caravan is ours, milady.
I could have done more. Oh well, we won. I feel like that didn't go as well as it could have, but we still
Their
won.
plan ended in success, the Nilfgaardians crushed. As soon as the dust had settled, Meve tore the canvas off the nearby wagons to see what precious loot they had so carefully guarded. She expected to find gold, jewels, or exquisite silks. Instead, she saw dirty, terrified figures bound in chains.
Slaves.
Reynard muttered.
Their precious cargo. Slaves. Behold the glorious future the Empire brings us.
Give them a sword, I'm sure they'll want to fight the Nilfgaardians with us. I'm sure they've got some revenge to take out.
Meve ordered the prisoners freed and discovered they were Edirnian peasants on their way to dig canals and dredge swamps as forced laborers.
You are free. You can return to your homes.
The Queen said. If she expected words of thanks and gratitude, she was in for a disappointment.
What homes, my lady?
Asked one of the peasants, holding back tears.
Took our land, they did. Nothing we have now. Not a rag to wear, not a crumb to eat. Leave us, we die. Soldiers don't do us in, monsters will. Assuming hunger and cold don't get us first.
The
Go in our
Queen
army.
was about to answer when she heard Gascon, standing behind her, whisper,
Before you make any rash promises, please, some maths. Dozens of hungry mouths to feed, and weak bodies to defend, twice as many tired legs to wait for, while war rages all around. You do realise you cannot save everyone.
Everyone who can carry a sword, come with us.
I attacked this caravan hoping to fill my coffers.
the Queen said.
Instead, I have only secured a new drain upon them. But very well. In these ill times, we northerners must help our own. Women and children in the wagons. The men shall march alongside to the rear. I warn you, if you cannot keep pace, we shall leave you by the roadside. Move out!
The Queen's gaze momentarily caught the eyes of an old woman her soldiers were helping onto a wagon. Tears of gratitude poured down her soot-stained face, across hard lines left by years of destructive toil. Meve was convinced she had done the right thing.
We can afford it. We're good. And plus, that'll give us some new soldiers. At least all the, like, young and middle-aged men will be forced to fight for us, if nothing else. Alright. Well, this is Nilfgaardian, obviously. Guess we're gonna go in.
As Meve neared Gatberg, her eyes were drawn at once to the black pennants flying over its palisades. Nilfgaard's pennants. Her scouts found the city's buildings intact, its streets unstained by blood. Black-clad soldiers could be seen guarding storehouses holding loot pillaged from nearby settlements. Curiously, these soldiers were very few in number.
The gates stand open. Clearly the Imperials expect no attack, giving us the element of surprise. We can take back the city and
make off with the gold.
Gascon finished.
One trick mind, bro. Attack.
Meve hated Nilfgaard and needed gold to maintain her army. Two very good reasons to attack Gatburg. Her decision made, she ordered her men to prepare for battle. Now the invaders would have to try their hand at defending.
Larven! Essay to Navane!
Let's do this. The Queen has feared her soldiers would not court death for the sake of the Edirnian city. After all, why risk one's neck for a neighbour's home when you've yet to reclaim your own? Nonetheless, Meve's infantry fought ferociously, never breaking in the face of Nilfgaard's onslaught. The trifling differences among Lyrians, Temerians, and Cadwanians no longer mattered. Ultimately, they were people of the north, and they must answer each other's call. Attack weaker units. Shorten battle special rules. Let's do this. Okay, so we need to wipe out the weaklings. Got it. Thanks for the hint, bruh. Those are actually really helpful when they do give you hints. I shouldn't actually redraw these ones anymore because I used to have the ones that would pull them out from the deck, the drummer. We don't have those anymore. The pikeman's not much use to us either anymore.
They feel at home here, the Nilfgaardians.
That's quite the hand.
Let's show them they're wrong.
Wagenburg, go! Always a good start when the Wagenburg's going.
154.
Strengthen all allies by 1. How long does that have a recharge on? Is that every turn? Can you do that every turn? That's pretty OP, bro. It's pretty OP.
Yeah, yeah!
Nice. Boost that Wagenburg.
Ah.
And start wiping out our enemies.
again? Oh, gods.
No signs of fighting! These Horsens must have opened the gates for the Blacklads.
We'll catch 'em all!
Alright, looking good.
Oh.
Slowly build up our power, and then we'll eviscerate them. Alright. Let's shuffle them about a
Have a
bit.
stone knock out one of your teeth.
Nice. Looking good. Wait for we'll use Meve's ability soon. Don't break my Wagenburg, asshole.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a
You
league
and
away.
you. Move. Meve, waste him. That's how we do, son. You sure you want more of this?
Praise be to the great sun!
76! Immune. Whenever an ally is destroyed, this unit loses 25% of its current power. Well, I've already killed most of his allies. There's barely anyone left. He's immune, that means I can't hurt him, right? Alright,
The chase is on!
waste him. Alright. There you go, there goes his power. And these guys are going to reassign. Unfortunately, some of them reassign to him, who's completely invulnerable. Kind of a waste, but never mind. Send the back row on fire.
Oh.
Can't beat us.
Of course, as you wish, Master.
He just lost power, didn't he? I feel like he took some damage. I don't know, maybe not. He is losing health. I thought it said it was immune. Does that just mean I can't kill him? Well, that's alright. I don't care about that. Set the front row on fire too. And move the banner. We gotta keep that Wagenburg powered up. You're going down, son. As soon as your front row guy goes down, you're gonna lose so much power.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
I have to target someone? This one doesn't take damage. There you go. How do you like that?
Ha!
Off to the front yet again.
If that card wasn't so goddamn powerful, we wouldn't have a problem.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Nice! That's how we do. And that one will die from the fire. Killing that guy. I mean, dealing more damage to that guy. Didn't die. Shit. Nearly though. We got it, we got it.
Battle's won, Your Majesty.
Taking the town back, son. Yeah.
The Battle of Gatburg ended in Meve's victory, much to its inhabitants' displeasure. While she examined the Nilfgaardian storehouses, the city's mayor, an elderly gentleman with a walrus moustache, requested a private audience.
Your Grace, I am old. Kill me, you'll merely save my gout the trouble. So I'll be frank. You've but few men. You'll not spare one to defend the city. When you ride off, the Imperials will retake Gatberg, peer into their looted storehouses, and seek revenge. You will be far off, while we shall be oh so terribly near.
The old man creaked down onto his knees and gripped the hem of the Queen's coat with knobby fingers.
Your Majesty, I beg you, leave the gold, or the streets of Gatburg will flow with the blood of our women and children.
Why don't we leave soldiers then?
Meve contemplated what to make of the fellow. Should he be praised for his forethought and concern for his townsmen, or condemned for cowardice and insolence? Black Rayla, however, had no such doubts.
Traitors all. Small wonder the town's untouched. Must have opened the gates wide for the southern scum. Now they want us to let them fill their pockets with plundered gold.
No, it's not that simple. They can't fight. They're fucking useless old people. They're just peasants.
Meve stood before one of the chests, filled to the brim with gold. She slammed its lid shut with a bang.
The gold stays. Every coin,
She said,
in exchange, I wish you to promise when the moment arrives, when Nilfgaard is on the retreat, you will take up arms and stick them in their black-clad backs.
The old man stared for a long while into Meve's cold eyes, then merely nodded his head in silence.
Oh well.
If we show them there's gold to be had, they could in turn show us mercy.
It was a good fight nonetheless. I enjoyed kicking the crap out of the Nilfgaards, even if we didn't get to keep all the money. Hey asshole, you want a tussle? Yeah you do. Yeah you do. Standard battle. Of all of Erdian burned. Cities, villages, forests. When the flames eventually died out, the kingdom choked on a black, dense smoke that blotted out the sun. It became dark. So dark that beasts which once only prowled at night, now too, hunted during the day. Standard battle. Ooh, rough. We haven't had a standard battle in a while. Let's see what we can do. The only thing I don't like about this, even though they're real good for numbers, is that they're pretty passive, man. They don't really do anything. None of these even have order abilities, do they? Oh, the Wagenburg does, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Creepy bastard. Every 3 turns on turn start, haunt the highest non-haunted enemy and move it to the other row. Every turn on turn start, damage all haunted units by 1. Whenever a haunt timer expires, spawn a base copy of self. Okay, so they just swarm the field. It seems to be a monster thing. They seem to be really into swarming the crap out of the field. Gonna move that right away. I feel like this is gonna be a tough fight, actually. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Just seems like it's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, yeah!
Let's do what we can to take them out, pop some damage off. Try and cut them down to size. As best we can. Meve, go. Oh wait. Summon the Scytheman so we get the loyalty boost. There you go. So they lost 4. They lost 8, and we gained 5. Not bad. Not bad. I'm haunting my cards, asshole. Did you have any tips for me? I could really do with some tips here. Not forfeit, I don't want to quit, Jesus. I just don't really want to get murdered either.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
You. And you. Move! And you. We'll do what we can to wipe them out as fast as possible. Like every other fucking set of monsters, they're gonna spam the crap out of the field. He passed. So we win. We don't have to play any more cards. Really, that's all you're gonna play? You had tons of cards still in hand. We do too, but still. This next one's gonna get vicious. Because we're both gonna have so many cards to work with. Gatberg, nice. I think I'm almost okay with the rest of what we've got. Let's do it. You go first, Gatberg, like usual. I think he's gonna go all out this turn. We've both got so many cards, this is gonna get nuts.
Are you mad? Don't shake that!
Burn. Now burn the other row as well.
This could hurt.
Alright, we got both rows on fire. Good start. Now we'll start cutting them down. Does that just stay on fire? Because that seems pretty powerful, man. If it just stays like that, Jesus.
Thing about slings.
You, move.
Well.
I'm starting to get a feel for how this deck is meant to work. Burn the rows, start moving them around into the fire, out of the fire. It's pretty nasty, man. Kinda got a feel for it now.
Hey?
You're gonna die. Actually, that's probably a waste. You'll die from the fire anyway. Let's move the rest. If we end turn, that one will die, right? From the fire. Should do. Is the fire actually doing damage? A 33% chance of taking 2 damage. I see. That's not a guaranteed kill shot. Interesting.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your team?
Then we're gonna kill you. Definitely. Right now. This is great, man. I'm enjoying this deck, actually. I think this is better than our last deck. I kind of want to use a monster deck. I think they look pretty cool too, actually. but I am a monster. Let's be honest.
We must trust each other.
Now, Wagenburg's got a shot again. What is that? It's nasty, that's what that is. Now that's power, son. Yes! Well, we're gonna struggle to win this, I feel. But we can win this, I know we can.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
I don't know if that's enough. He's only got one card in hand. We're gonna lose a lot of power though. We won by 5. Whew. That was rough, man. That was a lot of fun though. We beat the creepy bastards. My lady, the cottage is abandoned, save for the man hanging under the roof. I believe he should be cut down and buried. Our soldiers are hesitant to carry out the task. They claim touching the corpse of a man who's taken his own life can bring bad luck. Pass. I don't really want to do it then. We can't afford to lose more morale. Our morale's already at neutral. Lose more and it goes to negative, and that will make every fight we come across very difficult until we can improve it again. Normally, last time it didn't say we had to be online to do it, and I haven't ever played it online. That's weird. I thought it would just unlock when we went online next. Oh well, whatever. It don't matter. That was fun, man. I enjoyed that fight. We need some more standard battles. We really do. They're a lot of fun. And they're challenging as.
Gatburg opened its gates to the Black Lads. Surrendered without a fight.
Had a feeling. But that's okay, they're peasants. My queen, the inhabitants of this dwelling have given shelter to a wounded Nilfgaardian. The landlord said he found him in a field, bleeding and raving deliriously. He decided he couldn't leave the man in such a sorry state, so he invited him into his home. Our soldiers are outraged. They say we must finish off our enemies, not give them a new life. And right they are. Remove the Nilfgaardian from this hovel, then remove his head from his body. Sorry dude, you dead. I needed the morale boost, and frankly, why would I protect a Nilfgaardian? I'd have to kill you later anyway. Might as well just do it now. When you're not going to put up any resistance. Man, this place is burning.
Just a week past. That was a mill. An inn. Not more than ashes now.
And of the people, not a trace. Not even the bodies.
What did they do with the people? Burn them all. We've only got 2 minutes left. I think we're going to wrap this one up here, and we're going to take on this lava golem thing, I guess, in the next one. Until then, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.